Hey, what's up, everyone? It's your buddy here, hoping you're all doing great. In this video, I'm here to assist you in getting started with HTML. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the content. If you don't mind, please show some support by liking, commenting, and subscribing. Every like is like a prayer for the YouTube algorithm, so let's boost this video together. Now, let's dive into why learning HTML is essential. HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language and serves as the fundamental building block of the web. With HTML, you can add, modify, and remove content from websites, making it a vital skill for web developers. However, it's not limited to just developers. Professionals in software development, marketing, sales, and even business owners can benefit from knowing HTML. Imagine having the ability to edit your company's listings or create your own website as a business owner. Freelancers can also capitalize on their HTML skills and earn a decent income by building quality websites. Moreover, adding HTML to your resume can only work in your favor. It's a versatile skill that can open doors for various opportunities. The best part? Learning HTML is super easy. This comprehensive course will only take about an hour of your time. Anyone, including you, can learn HTML. Seriously, whoever is watching this video, you can absolutely master HTML. Trust me, it's that simple. And what do you have to lose? Building a website is akin to constructing a house. First, we need a solid foundation, and that's where HTML comes into play. It acts as the basic building block, forming the skeletal structure of the web. So, let's get started and lay the groundwork for your web development journey. After grasping the basics of HTML, let's move on to CSS. CSS stands for Cascading Style Sheets and allows us to style web pages, change colors, and enhance their appearance. Think of it as the interior design of a house, where we can play with colors, patterns, and overall aesthetics. Next up, we have JavaScript. JavaScript brings functionality to web pages, much like plumbing, heating, air conditioning, and electricity in a house. It enables us to add interactive elements, create dynamic content, and enhance the user experience. When you combine these three layers HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, you create a well-functioning web page. However, it's important to start somewhere, and that's why we begin with learning HTML. Now, let's talk about what you'll need to get started. First, you'll need a web browser. You can use any browser you prefer, except for Internet Explorer. Please avoid using that one. Additionally, you'll need a text editor to write your HTML code. You can choose from various options like VS Code, Sublime Text, or even Notepad. Personally, I recommend using VS Code, and I'll guide you through the process. To get started with VS Code, head over to code.visuals2dio.com and download the appropriate version for your operating system. Since I'm using Windows, I'll install the Windows version. Click on Start Download. After that, check the I accept the agreement and further proceed. Now check all the options. After that, click on Next and then Install. Finally, launch VS Code to begin. Upon launching VS Code, I highly recommend downloading the Live Server extension. This extension allows you to save your HTML documents and immediately see the changes by refreshing the web page. To download the Live Server extension, go to the Extensions tab in VS Code, search for Live Server, and install the version that appears. Once the extension is installed, we can proceed. Now, let's create a new folder for your project. Under the Explorer tab in VS Code, click on Open Folder and choose a location where you'd like to create the folder. I will create a folder and name it Learn HTML. That's it. You're all set up and ready to begin your HTML journey. Feel free to choose any folder name you prefer, it's entirely up to you. Once you've made your decision, select that folder. Within the chosen folder, let's create a new file and name it index.html. Naming the file index.html is recommended for the homepage of your website. When a connection is made to a website without specifying a particular file in the URL, most servers will, by default, return the index.html file as the landing page. Now, let's structure our index.html file. At the top of the document, we need to include the following declaration within angle brackets, doctype HTML. This declaration ensures that our HTML document complies with basic HTML standards and informs the visitor's web browser that it's an HTML5 document. Following the declaration, we'll create a pair of HTML tags. Tags are keywords enclosed within angle brackets that define how the web browser will format and display the content. Generally, tags come in pairs, so we'll need an opening HTML tag and a closing /HTML tag. All our HTML code will be placed within these tags. The HTML element represents the root of an HTML document and contains two major sections, head and body. Let's create a pair of head tags to include information about the web page. Additionally, create a pair of body tags, which will contain the content displayed to the user. Within the head tags, we can add a title tag. The title tag is used to specify the title of the web page, which appears in the browser's title bar or tab. Remember to close the title tag. Write "This is the title of my website." That's it. We set up the basic structure of our index.html file with the necessary HTML tags and declarations. To view the web page, right-click on the file and select Open with Live Server. The web page will open in your default web browser. At the top of the page, you can see the title. You can place the VS Code and the web browser side by side for convenience. Now, let's add some text to the body of our web page. Type in any text you like. For example, you can write, "I love programming." Once you've added the text, save the file. Great! We have successfully added text to the body of our HTML document. Additionally, we can use header tags to add headings to our web page. The H1 tag is the largest header tag, followed by H2, H3, H4, H5, and H6. You can enclose text within these tags to create headings of different sizes. For instance, if you want a title for your web page, you can use the H1 tags to surround the text. Before moving on to paragraph elements, let's clarify the difference between tags and elements. Tags consist of the opening and closing parts, such as title and /title. When these tags, along with their content, are considered together, they form an element. So, in the case of the title tags, the combination of the opening and closing tags, along with the title text, forms the title element. Now, let's discuss paragraph elements. Paragraphs are created using the p tags. Simply use an opening p tag before the text and a closing /p tag after it. You can type in any text you like within these paragraph tags. That's it. You've successfully added text to the body of your HTML document using paragraph elements. Here's some sample text to demonstrate how paragraph elements work. Browsers automatically add a blank line before and after any paragraph elements. If you need longer sample text, you can use a shortcut. Type lorem and then press the Tab key, and it will generate some sample text for you. Let's create another paragraph element. Simply add an opening p tag and a closing /p tag. I would like some more sample text, so I'll type lorem and press Tab again. Here we have two paragraphs. Let's remove the last one. There's also a line break element, br. These elements do not require closing tags. You can place an opening br tag wherever you want to add a line break. Now go upward and add br tag after H6 element. You can see here I have one line break after H6. If you need to divide your web page into sections, you can use the horizontal rule element, HR. This element creates a horizontal line to visually separate sections. There is no closing tag for HR. Simply type HR within angle brackets, and it will add the horizontal rule. Now, let's discuss comments. Comments are not displayed within the body of your document. They are intended for notes to yourself or other developers. To create a comment, use an angle bracket followed by an exclamation point, then two dashes. To end the comment, use 2 dashes followed by an angle bracket. Anything between these comment markers will be ignored by the browser. For example, "This is comment will not show on my page." Comments can be useful for adding notes or reminders to your code without affecting the actual output of the web page. Add one more comment before paragraph element. And write in this comment, "This is paragraph." If you found this video helpful, please remember to like, leave a comment, and subscribe to join our community of fellow web content.